Okay, yeah, we're into tutorials. Yep. Okay, M1A2 tutorials. Wait, well, you. No, you. Yes, you. Open. Yes. Introduction, please. Alrighty. Can't say date because of thing. Alright, hello and welcome to Still Beasts, the tank sim that lets you experience many armored vehicle flying vehicles up close in your own scenarios. Tutorials, including Still Beasts, are designed to teach you how to use the simulation in a step-by-step fashion. Each tutorial will introduce a few new commands, features, and concepts you'll need to know. All the tutorials should be completed in order. If you want to drive a tank around as soon as possible, you can apply the driving tutorials first, then come back to the gun tutorials later. Gameplay in Steel Beast center around the individual mission, which consists of 3 phases: planning, execution, and debriefing. Right now, you're in the planning phase, where you can read the briefing, what you're reading right now, study the corresponding map, and create a battle plan. Although you can't create a battle plan in this particular tutorial. Set the display control to the right to terrain to read the map. Pan the map using arrow keys and a small global map. The small Google map in the right hand corner, or by holding down the space bar while left clicking and dragging. Set the display to LOS to view the line of sight map. Left clicking on the LOS show regions that cannot be seen shaded dark, and those that can be seen white or pink from the point you clicked. Okay. Pinking points in which your tank gets fully exposed danger, whereas white indicates points at which only a turret is exposed safer. Okay, hold down, which means they can let you turret mission in Abrams or Challengers like good luck, or Abrams Challenger, or Leopard 2 is like good luck, depending it. By the way, so pressing F1 will allow you to view 3 world map from the LSO point. Press escape or F5 to return the map screen. Okay, F1, like you got. Some useful hotkeys to know before you hit the start button are F5, switch to map screen. Well, you're now. That is good to know. It is F5, we know that. F1, switch to main view. F2 through 4, or 2. F2, 3, 4, switch to other views if they exist. F12, accelerate time, and that means the present. Okay, yeah, you need that for like a 70-minute long mission. Unless you want to play it normally, which I might do. Pause, simulation. Escape, quit mission. Pause is pause. I should have a pause. I have many keys. One of them should be pause. If escape is my pause, I got an issue. Okay, so you can execute these commands through menus. Move your mouse to in the top of me. Steering is just if you won lost or mission, you'll start the page, which shows you the statistics of the mission. First tutorial mission, although whether artificial, will give you a taste of similar combat from the observer point of view. Though you'll be able to watch, you can change viewing direction by using joystick, arrow keys, or by left clicking the view menu by moving the mouse. You can also target modification by pressing the joystick button 4 or the N key. Okay. Now click the start button. Alright, good. Alrighty. Yeah, graphics aren't. Actually, the graphics pretty good. I mean, they're not amazing by modern extenders, but they're not terrible either.
Gunner, stable. PC, identified.
Oh, babies.
On the way. Target.
Oh, wow.
Tank. Identified. Stop. Fire. On the way.
Yeah, very close to hatches.
Tank. Identified. Fire. On the way.
Let's get the map view. Arrow keys.
PC. Identified. Fire. Fire heat. On the way. Fire.
We can't observe, that's fine. Oh, we can only observe, that's fine. Oh, wow. You're not serious? Oh, can't go. Look at their side of it. Oh. guy's going in.
Target. PC identified. Fire.
Which one? There is a modding community for this game, I might mention, which you can find that on their site, on their wiki.
Fire.
Which I'll link in the description too.
On the way.
Which you do things down. Sound.
Identified. On the way.
I don't know if he's throwing up for ranging or not.
Target.
Oh, straight to 10s, alright? There you go, one at least. That one will show up immediately. I think we now quit. You're gonna be, I don't leave on the screen. Alright, now I have to leave. Alrighty. I think I should learn the basics of lasing. That's a fact. Okay. Let's might as well do it. I was not actually. Alright, yeah, I kind of read it already, and I didn't have the recorder on for some reason. That's weird. I swear I had it on, but oh well. Alrighty. Also trying to get the joystick in our position, which I just hooked up the joystick. Alrighty, so most of the time, basic gun controls. Most of the time, as a gunner on the M1A2 SEP, which that's a later variant. That's the modern variant of the M1A2. Yeah, M1A2. Basically, it adds additional explosive reactive armor, which is basically these boxes you find along the tank. Which, if a shape short hits it, like a heat round or an RPG, it blows up. It basically reacts to it and blows up instead of it blowing up your tank. So anyway, you'll be looking to the gunner's primary sight, GPS, and operating the gun in normal fire mode. In normal fire mode, the gun is fully stabilized, which means the tank will compensate for any hull motion within limits to keep the gun aimed at whatever looking at in the GPS, which is what was happening with us when we were messing with the tank earlier. And something that annoys me sometimes, but it's nice, it's nice to have it. I mean, there's a reason why they put it on tanks, actual tanks, is to keep it, it's basically give you a leg up on people that don't have it. Which, the reason why, I mean, because you can basically just keep the guns, you can keep aiming here, without it going like this, or like this. Or, even annoyingly, your driver turns like this, and your gun goes like this. You're aiming on this guy. However, with gun stabilization, they will still be here, even though even your tank just turned left, which is pretty cool. By the way, so in order to activate stabilization as well as aim, laze, and shoot, the gunner must squeeze one or both of the pump switches located on the gunner's control handles. Since the standard joystick has no button that is convenient to keep depressed for a long time, which mine actually does, it's a pinky switch. Which, by the way, this is the classic Satique X52 in my favorite colors, which is blue highlights, stainless steel, and black rubber, which is the reason why I got this. one of the reasons why I got this, not only because it's a really control stick, is because it actually reminds me of what would be. It reminds me of something that would be in a. It reminds me of something that would be in an ADF-1 Falcon from Ace Combat. So yeah. By the way, so. Oh yes. You need to press for a long time. The home switch button for the gunner and Steel Beast is reversed. That is, in the gunner's position, the palm switch is always on unless you hold the joystick button 3 or P key, or the reason why the palm switch is small at all is because on the the M1A2 SEP, it's used to automatically discuss the subsequent controls. Well, maybe it's turned off because I'm much like I always prefer to lead myself instead of having something else do it for me. Basic gun controls in Steel Beast are using the joystick. We'll figure them out because I don't know my joystick buttons. Alright, using the mouse, left control key, spacebar, just fire. Left control key delays. Okay, that's good now. Left click on the GPS, move the mouse. Look in, stop aiming. Okay. And then magnifiers N. Toggle my gun. Galaxy cells M. Or toggle modifications M. Pump switch on and off is hold. Alright, practice aiming shooting with 6 dummy target tanks in the tutorial. Don't worry about lasing targets since the part range is already entered in the ballistic computer. Lasing is covered in the next tutorials. Holding down just button 3 or P will turn off the pump switch and you will hear clunk of stabilization activating. Note that when the pump switch is off, a warning appears in the upper part of the screen, and you cannot steer again. Aww. You automatically be placed the GPS view at start tutorial. Once you start the tutorial, you can turn the map. You can return to this map screen anytime by pressing 5, 14 menus. You can then return to GPS view by pressing 1. Yes, yes. The next map, yes, yes. Yes, oh, there you go. Alright, so joystick. It's not working. Okay. Oh. I use the keyboard for this now. I use my handy dandy controller. Yes, I can. Glass. Oh yeah, it's already on target. Oh, gotcha. Well, let's bounce. I think it bounced. Anything lower than? Yeah, it bounced. They're crocheted. Okay. Careful of the pulse. Oh, press P. Oh, that's P. Oh, that. Okay, that. You see that? See that box? That's the switch right gun. I can't see right gun, but the how many gun civilizations off? So what's that on the controller? Ah, it's X right gun. I wonder if I can shoot its tracks off. Oh, that's long moving. Will I even safe from here? That's another question. Hey, now I'm actually trying to pin it. Okay, I'm just. I always want to mess with the joysticks off camera for a very good reason of For very good reason. That I... Basically for this reason. Oh, it's air bursting! That would be an issue. Get back, please. There we go. I think on this truck hard to tell though. I think he wants to die. He doesn't want to burn like these guys. Oh, hi. I believe we're out of ammo. I think we're out of ammo. Just go Axel. This bit, take a bit. Yeah, the gun's working. Oh look, we're chase. That's better. I will get you! I will hit you! And we're in Alco Axel. They have more ammo for the other gun. Oh, we did run it. Nope, complete ammo. Okay, well, yeah. It's F5. And exit map. Really, those bomb switches? Am I here? I can! You don't have to use the controller. That is really nice. Polarity. Yes, liquid. Actually, no. Oh, yeah, you see that at pause. Alright, so this is bailing the op. So this is the op menu. You can also go up here. Okay, that's nice. Okay, now let's go back. No. Okay, let's move on to gunnery review. We'll finish all the gunneries and then we'll wrap up this video. Maybe this is down to leasing. Alright, so the basic phasing. All information is input into ballistic computer of a modern tank to help ensure a first round hit. One of the most important of these inputs is the range, or this is the target. If you know the range of the target along with the ballistic properties of the round you're firing, which you should always know that'd be silly if you didn't, then you can calculate how much the gun tube must be super elevated, as in pointing up relative to your sight. Which, if you don't know, that's what Wolfings does it automatically. Which you're also shooting on the bore, which is weird, but shooting down the gun itself. But yeah. But, so above, going back to the briefing. Above the line of sight to the target to compensate for gravity, so that the round hits the target. The laser rangefinder (LRF) is a standard instrument modern tank to find the target's range. When the gunner lasers a target, the pulse of laser light is sent from the tank, and the return times of the respective light is used to calculate the range. On the M1A2 SEP, the range in meters is displayed near the bottom of the GPS in green letters. Upon lasing, the range will be automatically entered in the ballistic computer, and the main gun will automatically be raised to the lower to calculate the super elevation. In normal mode, the view to the GPS will not change the elevation, though since GPS maintains a line of sight target, that monitor the DAHA on the M1A2 SEP is stabilized both in elevation and azimuth. Azimuth is your combo rotation, as in elevation is this. Azimuth is this. It's basically the compass ring around the tank, which some tanks actually do have a compass ring around the tank in the turret. Anyway, so after lasing, you notice that the reticle will not move in normal mode when you move the turret in azimuth, i.e. left or right. This is normal, and will be further explained in the tutorial on lead. To stop the lead induced, simple release pump switches by pressing joystick 3 or peeking in the middle of the mouse button as you laser the target. In this tutorial mission, you'll again be operating the gun in normal mode while looking through the gunner's primary sight, GPS. Recall that to laser the target, you must press and release the joystick button 2 or control on the right, or the right mouse button, the right button, laser control. Okay, got it. In this tutorial mission, you begin. Okay, yes. Practice lasing and firing on 6 dummy targets, making sure the target fills most of the center of the circle of the GPS before lasing. Notice the range value is displayed in green numbers at the bottom of the GPS. You hear a clunk of the gun tube changing elevation whenever a subsequent different elevation with different range is found. Try firing at a target with incorrect range and enter and see what happens. You can also lase ground or trees to switch back to the menu, or to switch back to the map screen. You also see the last spot you laser on the laser part of the map. Oh wow! Warning: the laser on the M1A2 SEP can burn out if you overuse it, so be careful. To be safe, never fire more than 4 pulses in an 8-second period. Don't know the laser button down for a long time. And if you see a green F next to the green numbers of the GPS and the railroad pills, then you burn out the LRF. Okay. Well, this is the most modern Abrams, but probably has the most powerful laser. Okay, let's do this. Zoom in all the way. Let's point at this T something.
Loader ready, turbo loaded.
Gotcha. Aim for its point, which is where the armor meets, or at least it is in Armored Warfare, and looks to work here too. But we're in a modern Abrams season, and that's a modern tank. Okay. No, my sight's trying to pull. Oh, got his wheel. Okay, aim a little high. Oh, did it bounce? Okay, let's aim for the front then. Let's aim lower then. Should aim more center on the tank. How much gun is trying to do? It's trying to pull to the right. Gotcha. Okay, that's one of those that's probably already dead. Sleeve you. That's it. Oh, this guy's really close. See? That burning? It's the sound of him being relieved of his communist past. Despite probably a Russian Federation vehicle, that doesn't matter. It was still designed in the Soviet Union. He laid the target.
Left stable.
Yeah, I believe I am killing them. I'm not blowing up the gas tanks. Whoops. That was the wrong button. That would fail. Oh, that's trying to pull. Stop it. Oh, I'm missing you. Oh, mission over. Oh, I think I killed it. Okay. Okay, so be right back. Alright, so we're on to there's lasing for, I guess, tutorial 3, M1A2 Gunnery C. Starts with lasing. Learn advanced concepts of lasing, such as mobile returns, and how to use a range switch to select first or last returns. Be right back. Alrighty. As stated in the first tutorial, the laser rangefinder LRF works by sending out a pulse of laser light and using the turn times the reflections to calculate the range. Note, there may be more than one return to measure because of those reflections. Although the pulse of the laser light is a focus beam, the beam does widen over distance. At a distance of 2 or 3 kilometers, about 3 miles, or actually no, that's like 6 miles. I'm gonna look that real quick because I don't know my kilometers to mile conversions as well as I should. I've been trying to learn conversions, but it's hard about ADD. I learn the conversion and forget it the day after. I don't mean to forget it; just happens. Yeah, that's 1 mile. Wow, that's not very far at all. Alrighty. As distance of 2 or 3 kilometers, the beam will spread out so much that the tank may not block the entire beam, which means the beam will be weird as it go past. In this case, laser light may be reflected off the ground in front of the target, or may reflect off the ground or trees while behind the target, which will miss if you're reading. When the LRF receives multiple returns, a bar appears over the range display numbers in the GPS. I've seen that before. It's a solid line. I wonder what that meant over the numbers. The gunner must then decide whether the distance is valid. Displayed range will be based on either the first return or the last return, depending on the setting of the range switch at the time the target was lased. How should the gunner set the switch? If the target is big enough to block the entire laser beam, then it should switch. Then he should switch. Or then you should. Sorry, it's late. All right. It's been a long day. Then he should should set the range switch to last return. The width of the laser beam will be about half as wide as the circle in GPS vertical. Beam divergence 5 mils for every 1,000 meters in range. I'll learn that in game. There is one thing. Actual practice for me is a completely different thing altogether, as you've seen. So use that as a guide to determine if the beam should be entirely blocked by the target. Be careful of targets spaces in them, like wheeled vehicles, since the beam may pass through these spaces. First return should be used when there are obstacles between your tank and the target, especially for distance of targets that cannot block the entire beam. The gunner should also choose where he lasers the target based on the range switch setting. If the last return is selected, then he might want to laze a little low so the beam does not spill over the top of the target and reflect off this landscape. If first return is used, the gunner might want to laze a little high so that the beam does not reflect off the ground in front of the target. In both cases, the gunner should aim at the center of the target when actually firing a gun. Okay. I would much rather do it myself. Aim myself, but if we have to. I'm sure there must be a thing to turn that off. I mean, there's turn off the switches, but you actually lose the ability to fire your gun. Which makes sense. That's like a safety. So, the M1A2 SEP-Tutorials can operate in either air mode or ground mode. Ground mode is used by default. The LRF operates similar to that of the M1A1 and other vehicles in Steel Beast because they're older. Which, with each activation of the LRF, by sending out a pulse of laser light. This is useful when dealing with ground vehicles or moving vehicles when facing air assault via enemy attack helicopters of high closure rates. However, air mode should be used. Air mode is different from ground mode in that the air mode consists of 3 consecutive pulses occur when the LRF button is pressed. This is useful because it allows the allows the fire control computer to calculate a closer rate to the target to increase the likelihood of that M1A2 round fired in air proximity mode will then aim close to the target. The closer range is displayed on the gunner and the GPS and his GPS, and in the range menu the GCDP, which is again, oh yes. Which is what again? Anyway. And so the commander of the CITV and the GPSE. Pressing the air ground mode push button is how the gunner switches between air and ground modes. Remember that the LRF will burn out faster in air mode, so keep in mind in using it. In this mission, practice using laser pulses on both last return and first return logic. Press the squiggly key, or chill key, to call between first and last return, or click the LRF display box to the left of the screen, or use menus. Notice when the multiple turns bar appears over the range display, try lasing when the target fills only upper half or lower part of the reticle. Then toggle the ring switch and laser again. Be careful not to burn out the laser. Yep. Okay, let's do this. Alrighty.
Load ready, stable loaded.
Oh, application, okay. Ah, find it. Yeah, that's main gun, that's coaxial. Okay. I find the first tool, but all this stuff over. Control emergency. Come on. It's really hard for me to see because I have watery eyes. And it's like, oh, foresight. Turn that on. No, I can't. Auto glare. Push far near. Okay. Save, but okay, those different rounds if you got. It was a good long range target. There you are. No, I'm not getting any differentiation. Like that. So I can speak. One thing. Not getting any false readings. Not getting false readings. If not, oh, I wouldn't lie. I wonder why. Oh, guys, I'm alright that time. Oh, wow. Thanks for joining us, Turd. Took you a while. Okay, so let's try this first return. Wrong button, my bad. Hey, first return. Let's try first return on you. That's pretty good. How about last return? Didn't matter at all for me. control those bullets. Anytime. There they are. No pins yet? Okay, sure. Just try a different gun. Okay, Z works on this too. And I think I'm going to just use a combination between all stuff. Okay, let's go heat. I'm just going to use a combination between mouse and keyboard and joystick. Okay, let's cue a feat. There we go. Explosive anything. Oh, explosive anything doing its job. Oh, whoops. What are you doing? Let's use this thing here. Mission over, we got it. I'm not done yet. Sure. Be right back. Okay, now let's move on to D. Okay, Tutorial Mission 4. M1A2 Gunner D. Moving targets and lead. Learn how automatic lead is added to help you shoot at moving targets. Yes, yes. The baymax existence. Okay, be right back. We'll probably have to be added to the gun to ensure that the round hits the targets. Lead is added to compensate for the distance the target moves while the round is in the air. Concept of lead is similar to one who has played ball sports. When throwing a ball to someone who's running, you naturally throw the ball in front of the person, thus leading him. Manually adding lead is a tricky thing, since it is based on the relative lateral speed of the target, as well as the target's range and the speed and ballistic properties of the round. Fortunately, most modern tanks will automatically add lead for your gunner. How and when lead is added varies from tank to tank, though. Here's how it's done for the M1A2. Automatic lead is continuously added once the target range has been entered into the ballistic computer while the palm switches are being squeezed. In most cases, this range entry occurs when the gunner laces the target, although the range may be entered manually, as well as automatic lead is disabled once the palm switch is released. For the amount of lead added is based on the angular speed of the turret, averaging over a short time, as well as the range entered into the ballistic computer, and the type of ammunition selected. Note that the automatic lead is added only in normal mode. A proper way to aim and shoot at moving targets with the M1A2 E4 is to simply check the target for about 1.5 seconds and then laser the target. Allow the turret to adjust after lasing, since lead has now been added, easing the reticle back to the target's center mass if needed. With the reticle on the target, fire the gun and then dump, i.e. cancel, the lead if needed. M1A2 tankers will also tell you to laze and blaze, meaning to fire quickly after lasing to reduce the chance of the target's range being changed when you pull the trigger. Right, God. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, yeah. Basically, you gotta use the system. As true as any American tank ever built, you gotta use the system they put into the thing, or else it's not gonna work for you. Because, yeah. Which is the reason why Russian tanks are so simple, because they don't trust anyone to use their machinery, and the United States didn't even trust people to use the machinery for a better part of a century. So yeah. All right. So basically, what do I need to do? Okay, manually track the target for 1.5 seconds, laze them, then allow the turret to rotate, and go back to center mass, work on target, fire the gun, then dump, cancel the lead needed. Okay, good. I mean, a whole lot simpler if I didn't need to use the fire computer, which you might be able to turn that off somewhere, but okay. a valid procedure on the M1A2 E4, no, not E4, as a Sherman variant, or an M4, or M4 variant. The M1A2, unlike the M1 and M1A1, it's still a good practice to dump the lead before moving to another target, or the current target is change direction of travel. In the gun position in Steel Beast, you dump the lead by pressing and releasing the joystick button 3 or P, or, well, the pump switch. Since holding down the button or key turns off the pump switch, we got. There you go, okay. In this mission, you have a number of targets. I was actually wondering, how do I do that? I've been messing with the Gunnery in this game for a bit now, and how do you do it? Which is just turn off the, or just undo the pump switch, right? In this mission, you have a number of moving targets that'll lead you to practice on. If you care to know more about why the M1A2's reticle and GPS behave as they do, read on. Otherwise, press the start button. Note: Why doesn't the M1A2's reticle move around after lasing like the M1A1's? Leopard 2A4 and the M1A2 have, yeah, and oh wait, no, it's both of them. Okay, so the Leopard 2A4 and the M1A2 have dual axis head mirrors, which rotates both azimuth and elevation. The M1A1 has a single axis head mirror, which rotates only in elevation. A dual axis head assembly, or DAHA, finally I explain what that is, on the M1A2's gunner's primary sight, GPS, provides the line of sight stabilization on the scene and reticle elevation and azimuth, thereby achieving main gun aim retention while on the move in order to ensure required for hit performance, right? Let's think about tanks. That's just think about tanks. Yes, the M1A2 is amazing. It's a modern tank. Okay, it's not modern tank. It's not Gen 5, but or whatever the current gen of tanks are. You know, it's not Type 1. It's not main battle tank for Japan. It's not one new L2 variants. We're working on We're working on an M1A3, but it's still the same model as the M1A. It's still the same model as the M1, just the M1 flat. Just modifications, unless of course they want to change everything in M1A3, which they may do. We don't know yet. So, but anyway, so the thing about tanks in general is all the tanks that are currently in service, aside from just why they're in service tanks, can kill an Abrams. I admit it, they can kill an Abrams. And I'm not just talking about an Iraqi Abrams either, not an Iraqi Abrams, just a Sold Abrams in general, the ones without the deployed armor, the British tech. It's because Abrams still can be penetrated by the side with 30mm cannons or the rear, because its armor has really advanced in the 50 years since World War II, or 70 years since World War II. And the fact that it's not steel anymore, it's basically, yes, it's steel, it's ceramic, and it's plastic almost together, especially on the Abrams, and depleted uranium, especially on the Abrams. You can still get pinned by the side, because that doesn't have as much of it. So you don't, basically, in the modern tank, in an Abrams and Leopard 2, and a Challenger 2, what have you, you don't get surrounded. So you won't kill things as soon as they pop up, and you don't want them shooting back at you, because they might damage your periscopes. Because yes, even periscopes can get killed in the modern day. They're not invincible. They're still not invincible. So yeah, basically you don't get surrounded. You don't want them to fling you to death. So you want to kill them as fast as possible, which is what we're doing. All right, let's go. Okay, go here. Switching to controller. Okay, so steady. Track it for 1.5 seconds. Oh, they want to track it like this. There we go, that's better. And oh, you suck! Just looking for sucking. Say it didn't blow up, but it did stop. Get straight you. Okay, so they track for a couple seconds. Oh, let's try again. So dump, track, dump. That's better. Okay, so track, dump. Oh, that's Bill. Track, blaze, and Okay, that's a lie. Track, play part. Okay, yeah, it's harder with the joystick. It's not my fault. Okay, we're not going to cheat. We're not going to cheat. That'd be silly. Actually, where these little guys go? There you are. Okay, so track. Don't want to go too far. Track, plays. There we go. I'm not getting it. Oh, what are you doing here? You early serious? You're a T-54, aren't you? Oh, failed. Basically, you gotta be steady, like it's steady. Okay. Oh no, yeah, basically you gotta keep the same point on the tank for aiming. You can't let go. You can't change it. Like there we go. Hang on. Yeah, it's not too hard. You just gotta get in the rhythm. And don't do that. That doesn't work. So basically, if I want to do that, I target, I dump, and then fire. And stopping helps too. I'll go back. I'm gonna try you. Nah, sorry. Alrighty. Actually, I think it automatically tracks. Oh, yes. Oh, the guns automatically tracks. This is nice. Next time again. Okay, so track. There you go. Yeah, I think I'm making track, so just keep it steady. Press button, go. Oh, okay, it's not that easy. There's a reason why they still have men's in Abrams's instead of AI. Or instead of just robots. Okay, so track. Jump. Because I don't want the tracking. Nope. Oh wait, I forgot something. Okay, so bam. Bam bam. I think we're out of ammo. We're out of ammo. We'll get most of them. Okay, be right back. How many did we get? Tokyo's 3. Yeah, that's about it. Mobile. Hit percent 22. We're doing better, but I was messing with the site, which is what you're meant to do. Alright, so be right back. Alright, we're on to which one? Okay. On to Tutorial 5 M1A2 Gunnery E. The Thermal Imaging System. Learn how the Thermal Imaging System, TIS, can help you detect targets even in daylight. Ooh, okay. Because I guess they're thinking, wait, you know what a thermal imaging system is, right? And you associate with that, don't you? Well, you don't even need you don't need you don't even do it. You don't need what was I trying to say? I don't know, but my mouth got in the way. You don't even need to use it just for night. You can use it in daytime too. All right, so be right back. All right, so moving on. The forward-looking infrared flare. Okay, so the forward-looking infrared flare on the M1A2 allows the gunner to find and destroy targets at night, as well as day. Because engine tracks and wheels get hot, vehicles can be easily detected in a thermal view of the landscape, or even camouflaged. This is why even in daytime the flare is preferred over the day optics when scanning for targets, yeah? Because flare does not care about such things as grass getting in the way of tank. Anyway, so moving on. The second generation forward-looking infrared receiver, Gen 2 flare, is used on both gunner's primary sight GPS and the commander's independent thermal viewer, CITV. That's what that means. Units. The Gen 2 flare is a parallel scan thermal imaging system that scans heat radiation in the 8 through 14 micron range with a 480 times 4 standard advanced D-War assembly SADA 2 detector, which is what that means. A multi-power option provides optical magnifications of 3 and 13 times and electronic magnifications of 6 25 and 50 times. The effective range of the SGF depends on the atmospheric transmission and on the temperature contrast of the targets in surrounding atmosphere. But it's significantly more the Generation 1 systems. Okay? The Gen 2 flare is integrated into advanced versions of Commander's Independent Thermal Viewer, CITV, and the Gunner's Primary Sight, GPS. Compared to older generation thermal imaging systems, M1A2 it significantly improves the tank's ability to thermally detect, recognize, and identify potential enemy targets day or night through fog, smoke, and other battlefield obscurance, like random paints shot by your allies for reasons which you don't want to know. And the second generation CITV consists of a sight assembly which houses the advanced thermal sensor system and is mounted through the turret roof left of the main gun breech. An electronic assembly located on the turret roof left of the loader's feet, and the commander's thermal viewer CITV, which is incorporated into the commander's display unit. The second generation GPS consists of the GPS gun sight unit, which houses the advanced thermal sensor, gun controls, and optics, which is mounted to the turret roof for the gunner. Turn the flare on and off in stealth beast. Press keypad plus, not the plus on the left of the backspace key. Priority of the flare is managed by the minus key. In this mission, try finding 6 targets hiding in the trees. First, use these sights and flare. Notice how much easier flare makes detection. Of course, you can laser shoot targets in the flare view, because of course it is Abrams. Alrighty. So plus minus is what I need to know. Okay, let's go. Look at terrain. Sights. Oh, that's a think. Oh wow, that's what I guess I'm thinking. Yeah, that definitely helps. Forward briefing. Okay, let's go. It's the pressing number. Or no, that button. There you go. Anyway, it's all maxed out. Found one of them. Flare's different magnification, that makes sense. Oh wow, I can actually zoom really far too. There you are. There you are. How many targets did they say? 4 PV. 6, right. Oh, what? What are you doing? Where am I? Oh, okay. Can I press these buttons? No, this is control 16, buddy. I guess I need to zero it. One right there. So that's 3. Will it be behind us, I wonder? Okay, it's fun a little too much. again. Or you need another one. So that's 4. We know that's 2. Make that 4, 5. What are we supposed to be that difficult? Okay, let's switch over to flare. And this is a different one. Okay, yeah, this is white hot. This is black hot. Of course, light white hot. Okay, so there you are. Take a track. Okay, hold on. Switch to H. Switch to HE. Relays. Oh, whoops. And don't have it on. And fun. Mimic, please. Oh, I think we went on the track. My bad. And also, I saw the explosion's delayed. Okay, let's aim down more. Okay, and then we're definitely going to first turn. There we go. I don't think he blocked the track, unfortunately. Only ammo wrecks in this game. No, only ammo wrecks in this game. Okay, we missed that long enough. Okay, so you're 1, 2. Oh well, I don't think I saw you. Did I see you? I definitely saw you, so let's switch to you. Gotcha. Oh wait, hold on. I think I see one over there. Nope. There you are. Whoops. Oh, I like how the engine's white hot. That's nice. Before any engines are running. Who forgot to turn off their engines? Oh! Hello, I don't think I saw you. Oh, I still saw you, okay. Looks like I saw everyone so far. Where are you anyway? Oh, I thought you were inside here. No, you're a tank. Are you this way? Oh, make sure not. And no, it's a stop, so yeah. Basically, you can knock out a vehicle without blowing it up, which is pretty nice. That makes sense. There's you. I know we gotcha. Yeah, we definitely gotcha. Let's try to get you in your, let's try to get you in your field doors. Come up in there. Is it calculated for? Oh wait, I know I'm doing wrong. Or on impact, please. Don't know what's in the pull. I forget about that. Ouch. Oh, it's fuse. Fuse. That's going over. Oh, look, that caused a fire! As it should. That hit the fuel doors. They're actually dumb enough to put their extended range fuel on their tank, or on their I think. Eh. You ready? There we are. Gotcha. Oh wow. Now we hear it burning. I love the little attention to detail. Anyway, there you are. Just like you use this to go out. Spray that really bit. That is over 1,000. That's actually almost 2,000 meters. Oh, just so in the top right, your ammo. Right, of course. You forget about that. Main. No, we're not main gun. Why aren't you loading? Oh, we are out right. It has total on the side, and then how much you have stored. Even blowing carries like 40 rounds. You're out. Oh, canister. AFFSDS, which that's armor penetrating. That's basically your kind of tungsten dart of death. Heat MPT. Okay, so that explodes. Maintain. Yeah, explosive intake. Okay, that's fine. Oh, not meaning. I mean to. Okay. Looks like your time on some of these. Okay, be right back.